Just beyond the road crossing up ahead, if you look over to the right-hand side of the train up on the hill there, you can see this beautiful whitish-greenish looking building known as the Serengeti Overlook Restaurant. At the Serengeti Overlook, chicken tenders as well as flatbread pizza. And for those of you that are 21 and up, we have the Giraffe Bar where you can enjoy a nice cold brewed beer or a nicely made mixed cocktail. Look out to the wide open spaces of our Serengeti Veldt where Cobra's Curse is a one-of-a-kind lift elevated roller coaster that will take you up face to fang with the 80-foot statue of Venomous, the Snake King. Upon the initial drop at the top of the hill, transitioning into an intense backward section, placing you into a free spinning finale. An interesting fact about this coaster is that it does not go up. As we make our way around the bend here, looking over on the right-hand side of the train, you'll see another one of our big coasters that we have here in the park. It is yellow, it is blue, it is the one and only Montu. Montu is named after an Egyptian god of war that is pictured as a man with a falcon's head. The Montu is consistently ranked as one of the top 10 steel inverted roller coasters in North America. Steel inverted means that the peak, sometimes our train might have to suddenly slow down or as you look over on the hills there and behind the species of zebra in the world, and what's interesting about them is that the stripes only go halfway around their bodies. If you look very closely at a Grevy's zebra, they have a nice clear white belly. And then of course mingling near the trees, one of our very long necks, the retic. You can imagine what giraffes they have to do everything standing up, whether it's eating, drinking, or sleeping. And for females, they also have to give an antelope and our impalas as well as the 8X. So over this very long trestle ahead of us, looking out into the wide open spaces of our Veldt, you can see a wide variety of different animals that we have here at the park. Those brownish animals with the black and white markings on its face and the pointy curved horns, those are known as the sable antelope. Sable antelope are an interesting type of antelope species. They are the only species with a dominant and only species, and they only keep. You might have also spotted a glimpse of one of our largest birds that we have here in the park, the redneck ostrich that we have here in the park. The Grant, very close to our train here, is our white rhinos. And as I mentioned earlier, folks, our train has to slow down and stop for a much more closer look at our Grant zebras, which are the most popular zebra species in the world and the most photographed of any kind of zebra species out in the wild.
Okay, looks like it's been charged up.
Ladies and gentlemen, as a friendly reminder to please remain seated at all times. Remain seated. Thank you. It is for your safety, folks. You do not want to be standing. If the train has to suddenly slam on its brakes, you will go flying forward as it jerks to a stop. And trust me, that is very painful. You will not enjoy it. Now, mingling under the trees here, you can barely see them, but that is a group of another one of our, as back then was for milk production. Even highly valued cattle. One of our big coasters that we have here in the park. This green and red. And now, folks, our train is entering into the next section here in our journey, known as Jungala. Jungala is home over on the right-hand side of the train. That is home to our bongo antelope. The two walking through Jungala, and you happen to see them. Jungala is home to this exhibit, which you can experience as you walk through that area. As we get closer to our Stanleyville station, this is the